Hostile Cat is actually a really nice visual novel sort of game. The writing is, again, very much my speed, and of course it involves cats, so naturally, it's going to be among my favorite games. I have actually played through this entire thing multiple times, which is why you're seeing various portraits in this cup. It actually just starts off with a blank swirl, and as you go through various paths, different characters will appear. This game will also randomly crash, by the way, so that might be an experience through all of this.
Oh, joy.
Hey, Mochi! Knock it off! Mochi, the living trash bag disguised as a cat, stares up indignantly from the inside of a pizza box. He's trying to scrape up some dried cheese off the bottom again. Well, that's what you get for leaving pizza boxes around.
I mean,
His little mushed up face is probably trying to stare me down, but it's kind of hard to tell where he's looking with those crossed eyes. Mochi? Meow. A cat's paw? Is this a pet store or something? Maybe I can get a dumb toy for a dumb Mochi. Stop shitting on your cat!
well, I mean, that's pretty much the mood of any actual cat owner.
True. Oh my god, there's a cat that's hanging off the edge! Oh no, in the upper left-hand corner.
Hang in there, baby.
Griffin? Like, in one particular instance, there was this old grandma lady who was trying to make it to various places, and the host kept commenting on it, like, doesn't she know she's supposed to move? Move it! And like, okay, you can see she's trying. Anyway, this sidetrack brought to you by Lorelei Rage.
And my hunger.
Yes. Well, we already knew you were thirsty.
Listen.
A Siamese cat timidly peers at him as he goes, then at me with a wide-eyed, worried look. I gave it an That was the cat. You'll see it pop up on the screen eventually. That was the sound of the cat making a face. Anyway. It could use a little more milk, though, talking about the coffee again. It's CyberneticPinkeye. He could use a little more milk, though.
I mean, I suppose I was in need of more wet ingredients.
Well, we could always milk this for all that it's worth.
Listen.
I dive forward and gulp a mouthful from the side before I dare to lift the mug and drink like a civilized person. Aha, yes, the infamous Griffin.
I was about to say, I've risen to the level of infamy now.
Uh-huh. Wait, what did you do? What did you blow up now?
Listen, I refuse to answer on the grounds that it might incriminate me, first of all.
Excuse you.
Thankfully, I happen to know a good, decent lawyer. Well,
Decent
he
lawyer.
has a degree, anyway.
Anyway, stop blowing things up. I've told you you need to stop.
Listen, like, when the need disappears, so will the instances, I suppose.
And what are you blowing up, huh? Is it like little remote things in the middle of nowhere, or is it places where there are people who could get hurt?
As I said, I refuse to answer on the grounds that it might incriminate me.
And that's why you're infamous. Anyway. We make our way up to the second floor balcony, which, except for us, is only occupied by those amazing-looking cakes in the display case. They really actually did put some nice detail into these things, and god damn it, now I want cake! I wonder if I can get a...
I'd offer you some, but...
You have cake?
No, but I know a place where I could get some.
I'd offer you some... You have cake and you didn't tell me, you bitch! And yes, all the kitties in the background, because there's cats in the cat cafe! I'm so happy about that! Okay.
Gee, I wonder if the host of this stream is a cat person.
Listen. Anyway. Hayes slips back down the stairs just as quietly as he arrived. Slips, meaning he actually, in fact, slipped, and then is tumbling down the rest of it, screaming quietly to himself, but we're going to ignore that, but that's okay.
Shenanigans.
That kid would make a great ninja.
I
mean... He falls down the stairs. He'd make a great ninja. I'm just picturing that. Wahoo! I'm gonna live it up a little. Wow, I almost misread that in a really bad way. I'm gonna
Dare I ask?
Well, let's just replace the L with a T. Or the first one. I want all of the things that we're seeing. I want pie. I want cake. I want pizza.
Hashtag let Lorelai eat.
I'm Finley, and I take care of social media. I like candids, so I'll try again later when you've forgotten about it.
Thanks, I hate it.
Come on, this is, I think, probably the closest thing to an analog of me in this game.
No, but I mean, you know me, I hate social media in general.
And you also hate candids.
Yes, exactly.
As we experienced while I was out there.
The number of fucking fucking pictures she tried to take while I wasn't looking. Like, thankfully I was able to sabotage all of them.
I still even love, like, the one instance where I started to actually take a selfie in revenge, and you swung the fuck around and you knocked over that glass bottle, all that you could get your eye in camera, and of course just the look on my face of disappointment.
Oh, God.
This motherfucker. Is that? Her voice drops, almost conspiratorially. She leans in to whisper, "That's an IKEA shirt, isn't it? He's my favorite, too." A what? IKEA? From Blast Zone?
Mm-hmm.
From what? I could've just said because I love it.
Uh-huh, and here we find the otaku.
Hayes follows in tow, carefully balancing a carafe full of coffee. I can words.
Hunger.
I will slap you.
Well, you'll do that anyway.
I will, but I will make it'll be another excuse to go fly out there just so I can arrive and slap you in the fucking face.
Again, was that not already the plan?
At some point, yes, again. I didn't really hit you enough while I was out there. Quite frankly, you hit me far more. Okay, to contextualize that.
Shit, I hate you. You tried to. We high-fived and your hand broke.
Yes.
Like, I'm not even joking all that much. I high-fived her, like, the first day she was there, and her hand turned full red. The next day, I opted to try and spare her some of that pain, and I fist-bumped her. Her knuckles cracked. Like, sometime afterwards, she reached for an empty plastic bottle to hit me, and her elbow popped. Like, she did not kick my ass without kicking her own first.
I am completely ineffectual except unless it's my back. But I don't think that I can beat you with my back.
That's the thing. Like, you're like so fragile everywhere else, but you got a fucking tortoise shell back.
I'm a former Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
I would not be surprised at this point.
Oh, God. But yes, no, I am a delicate Disney princess flower type, and it doesn't take much to actually do damage to me, which is why it's perfectly acceptable for me to slap the fuck out of Griffin.
Well, again, you say that, but I don't think you would be able to do so without taking a visit to the hospital.
I'll just Midoriya it and just, like, do damage to myself and then win the day anyway. Somehow.
Did you just?
Did I just?
Oh, God.
I believe I did. Midoriya Shonen! Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. They take the cups and carafe on the table, or they set the cups and carafe on the table. I hate you.
And mom mode activated.
Yep. Mason glares like I just knocked her plate on the floor. She stares directly at me, through me, with a hard look in her eyes. You eat here now.
There you go.
Always.
Mason is best mom.
Yep. You eat here now. Always. Can I still have pizza sometimes? Not for breakfast. Ever. Ever.
I love Mason.
Hey, if you liked this highlight video, consider checking out the full stream linked both here and in the description. Want to be there for the action? Join me at twitch.tv/mlorelei and hit that follow button. Thanks so much for watching.